So if anybody doesn't have these, get one, because they are so good. Doubles up as a light, 3 different settings. Very good. And then obviously you've got your, which is just absolutely mint. Blew up that in a matter of, I'd say, about a minute. Which, if you're doing that with your mouth, 1, it causes condensation, and 2, it just takes forever. You end up bloody red-faced and everything. So, good bit of kit. Good bit of kit. So grateful to be out here. Needed it today. Went out last night, had one too many. It's a bit rough this morning, but I thought, I'm going. Any petal? Koda's got a bit of a sore nose at the minute. It must be some sort of virus that just caught off another dog. Because the puppy got it first and she's got better. Now Koda's got it. I'm not worried, like, because we know 2 other dogs that have had it, so it's fine. It passes. But a strange one when dogs pass on little things there, little illnesses. I wasn't going to bring her, but she seems good in herself. I think she just appreciates the time away from the puppy, to be honest, because she's a bloody menace. She loves being out. Absolutely loves it. Right then, I best go get some wood, because it's going to get dark quick tonight. I've just got off the phone to Marcus and he says that it's meant to be sundown at about down a bit. Firewood sort. Right, see what this is like then. So this is like some sort of ragu dish that Megan made for me. I was meant to have for tea last night, but I ended up going on the drink. So I thought I'd bring it camping in. Nice, quick, 2-minute heat up. I love them sort of things. So I'm finally able to put the light on because there was some, where I am in Hexham, well, Slaley Woods, it's a 4x4 track, like an off-road thing. And there was a few people that must have got their truck stuck a little bit further down, so I've just been listening to them revving their engines and trying to take a run at this bit. And obviously couldn't get out, so they've just been there for like the last hour trying to get them out, and they did. They managed to. So I've just had a little bit of a show while I've been cooking me dinner and getting the fire sorted, so... people normally ask, like, am I ever on edge when I'm in the woods by myself? I'm not really. It's more when I know people around when it puts us on edge. But when I know I'm all alone, I'm at ease. Alright. Strange, really. I've had a bit of a disaster as well, because I think my mat has got a puncture in it. So I've put it all up. I don't know how that's happened. It must have been in the pine forest last time. I blew it up twice in the last 3 hours, and it's went down both times, so looks like I'm going to have an uncomfortable sleep. I'm even debating dropping it from the trees and putting it a bit lower so I'm actually on the floor. Don't know. Yeah, I'm just going to have to deal with it. Oh, by the way, one of our star listeners who tunes in every single time we make one of these videos, and he's a good friend of ours. He put a little bit of an embarrassing clip on the internet. I think his last did it. So here's a little clip of Detch. This one's for you.
There's squirrels in my pants.
That girl's got some serious squirrels in her pants.
There's squirrels in my pants.
Tell me what's making you jump like that. Yes,
Oh, guy's gonna kill us for that. Had to do it, Detch. Had to do it. I was gonna make this video in review of the Haven hammock, but obviously the bed's just let me down, so pointless doing that. I think I'll have a few bad things to say about it. It's moments like these when I'm sat around the campfire, successful fire, got all my stuff up, ready for any element, eating my food successfully. But before I came out today, I was humming and hawing of weather too. I seem to do this every single time I go camping now. I really want to get out and I'm looking forward to it, and then when it actually comes to it, I just end up going into this state where I just zone out and basically contemplate not coming. I don't know what happens, I don't know why I do that, but I do it every single time. I just think, oh, can I really be bothered? I know I do need to get out, and just for my own mental health. I know I'm going to be better when I get here, but actually getting out is a different thing. It happens every single time, and then every single time I come out, I get to this point and I'm like, oh God, I'm so glad I got off my arse. Because otherwise I would have just felt sorry for myself. I was hungover. I would have just been feeling sorry for myself all day. I probably went around for a walk and then came back and sat on the sofa for the rest of the day. So wouldn't you much rather be here, swinging in a tree with your lovely dog, wherever she is, I think you can see her. But, yeah, it's just bliss, absolute bliss. So I think I'm gonna eat this, watch this fire for a couple of hours. Now I'm going to get in bed and go to sleep because I'm knackered already. It's only about bloody 5 o'clock. Just what a success. Apart from the bed, that's a little bit disappointing. I'm hoping that, well, I'm hoping for the impossible really. I'm hoping that I blow it up and then when I get on it, it stops it leaking. I don't know why it would do that, but I don't understand how it's leaking because it wasn't leaking when I put it away last time. And all I've done is kept it in the bag, so I'm hoping I haven't popped it. I hope it's just an easy repair because it wasn't cheap. But hey, that's
we're doing in it, for the difficulties, adapt and overcome and that. Anyway, I hope you're having a good weekend. I hope you had a good week. If you haven't, try and relax. Hope you're enjoying the video. I'm loving it right now, in my element. Picked us right up, it has. I don't know what I'll do tomorrow, whether I'll just get up and do a little bit of filming and go, or whether I'll just pack up. So I don't know if this is the end of the video, might not be. I may have to edit this bit out. Skills that mind. Absolute skills.
You're right. There she is. Still standing. So, here we are back at camp. Bit of a failure last night. I could have stuck it out. I could have, but my brother-in-law and my sister, it was her birthday, and their farm is literally 3 kilometers that way. And my sister must have seen my truck and texted me and said, like, "Oh, are you in the woods?" I was like, yeah. And then she was like, "It's freezing, do you not want to come here?" She was like, "I've got whiskey, the fire's going." And Zara, my niece, was there, and she was like, "And Zara wants to cuddle." And I was like, oh, God. I was like, well, my mat popped. But, I mean, I was in bed for about an hour, from 6 o'clock till 7. And it was completely flat by then. And I was like, oh, there was no insulation on my arse. It was getting blasted by the wind. I knew it was, soon gonna rain, and I was like, I wasn't too fussed about camping, to be honest. Beforehand, I wasn't too fussed. And then, yeah, that happened, and then she offered that, and I was like, oh, you know what it is. She's like, "Will, come get you on the quad." I was like, that would be fun. So, silver lining, I chose to bail. I just locked up my tent. It wasn't going to get seen. It's off the beaten track. I sent him my coordinates down to the road where it's just a little bit further down there. I sent them. He set off, him and all the dogs. And we bailed, basically. I thought I could come back and just put it on the floor and just put my insulated mat that Koda was lying on. I could just put that on the floor, and I just thought, you know what it is. I'm not too fussed. It wasn't really about that. It was about getting out in nature. I felt like I did that. I had a lovely fire, had the food, had everything I needed. It was just, do I go for a terrible night's sleep because I got schooled, really. Fail to prepare, prepare to fail, as they say, as Marcus always says. So yeah, I could have had a terrible night's sleep, and I could have just roughed it, but what was the point? I had that get out. It was quite fun because he picked us up on the quad. We went, and he had 2 rabbits on the front, and I was like, "Oh, you just caught these?" And he was like, yeah, we literally got them on the way here. And I was like, let's go get some more. So yeah, we took all the dogs, and Koda's never done that on quad. Just never went like lamping, so it was it was very fun. We're just going through the fields on the way back to their farm. It's all their land, so it's all legal. And all their dogs know exactly what they're doing, and Koda was wearing a shuffle through the fields, thinking, she kept, like, when I first got on the quad, she kept stopping and thinking, where the hell's Dad went? And I was whistling, and she was like, "Oh, is he on the quad?" I don't think she quite got it, but then she got it in the end. But she wasn't as good as the rest of them. They were trained. You could tell it was pretty impressive, to be honest. One of the dogs, I think we got 2 hare and 5 rabbits. So that's pretty pretty impressive. It was so fun. So a little silver lining, I had a good time. And then me and Will went back and had a glass of whiskey, so all is good. But sorry about the content. Sorry I bailed. I mean, I don't really owe you anything, but I feel like it was a good camping trip. I just didn't exactly sleep in the woods. So I'm back now. I'm going to pack everything up, get it all tucked away, and then head back down. And then have myself a nice rabbit stew. So, see you on the next one. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry.